Hello there. Not sure what's going on there. Bear with me. Yeah, microphone settings are just a little bit out. That's better. Okay, so let's bring the game screen on. There we go. Did something actually happen then, or did I miss it? Yeah, it was just you redeeming first, weren't it, Snappy? Not sure why my follow noise triggered. Anyway, I was just getting my deck ready. Let's give it a go. I've just got the card from the store, so we're all ready to go. Not entirely sure what we're going to do with this. It's a very odd card, to say the least. I mean, it could be good. I don't think it will be, but it could be good. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I was going the same route. I thought, at least with Thanos, you can create stones. I'm thinking card creation is probably the way to go in general. Although I have got a meme deck later, which I'm going to give a whirl with as well. I'm not going to do what I did last time with Conquest. I'm just going to go straight at it. So let's go. We've got Eitri, Victoria Hand, I'm Patriot, Mirage, Hope Summers, Fastos, Shadow King, Jubilee Silver Surfer, Iron Lad, Xiao Lao, Sinister 6, and Thanos. Let's give it a go. Yeah, I genuinely do not know what the end game for this card's going to be in terms of what we're looking at. So I feel like a lot of this I'm playing with the mindset of I need to work this card out before I even think what we're doing. I mean, we've both got it.
The universe shall be set right.
All right, I'm just got to disable one of my deck trackers because it's kind of irritating me. There we go. All right, so it's actually a good snap condition. Let's go for it. They haven't gone for Thanos. I mean, that's pretty cool. We'll stay on curve. All right, we can play Fastos now. I mean, the one thing I will say about the card text of Sinister 6 that I like is the idea that it will merge them all into the last played location. So you can spread them out like I am now, and then final turn you can position the card where you want it. So that is pretty cool. Ooh. Okay. Let's just go for Jubilee Silver Surfer. I want to get this rocking. Just power up our draws a little bit. We've only got to get 2 more cards down. I feel like it was worthy of the early snap. Ooh, Gambit. Not a fan of that. They got my Time Stone. You know what? I'm just going to play it. Kind of like the idea of doing that, so that then the last card revealed is the evil one. Gambit. I was thinking of Taskmaster. I didn't include it in this deck that we've got, but I did think about it. Right, that's 2754. Ooh, wow, that, I mean, that would have genuinely been broken with that combo. Okay, so I mean, from here, I'm thinking, can we just go like that? No. In a word. Okay. I feel like what you just said about fastball is probably a solid idea. Just for the fact that that's a way we can thin the deck a little bit. I know we've just done one game with that, but I'm thinking, let's just tool it a bit. So maybe we lean less into like the hand stuff. Maybe we go Ravona. Ravona just to get like a few cards out. We got Taskmaster as a 6. Still need to remove something. Maybe get rid of Shao. Go back to 2 costs. We can do Fastball Special. And we can do Adamantium. feel like Ravona's literally for one card there, so maybe instead of Ravona, it's more... Yep, trying to think of what it could be. What could we go for? Surge, maybe? That might be alright. Oh, just realised I got the wrong screen on. I could have shown you what I was building. Alright, so we're on Mark 2 now. Don't think the deck tracker's caught up though. I think it has now. Okay. Okay, so yeah, Mind Stone. I always think that's a snap condition, no matter where we are in the game. So, yeah, let's snap on it. Try and get into some good habits. These are all very low-cost cards as well that we're going to turn evil. Well, not turn evil, they are evil. We've got pretty much all ones now, so that's just brilliant for flooding. Let's do Time Stone. I'm glad that Thanos didn't get hit. It would be a bit of a bummer if he got hit with all this. Okay, reality's good. Okay, so they did trigger Dormammu, but they did nothing with it. Bastos is a bit of an odd one to play. 5 energy? Oh, of course, hope someone's die. Alright, let's just play Thanos then. Eitri could be good as far as trying to just pull that final stone out. I'm intrigued by that at the very least. There we go, Sinister 6. 22 power left. Vibranium, Moira. Destroys them, replaces that with Winter Soldier and Dormammu. I think that's okay. Actually, saying that, it's okay, but it's not great because of bleeding Asteroid M. And I can't actually stop that, so I'm in a funny position where I'm essentially just trying to... Can't even challenge mid. That's the annoying thing. Oh, no, that is just purely a game where location screwed me. Or not. If I didn't know better, I'd think that was a bot.
Victory.
That was a weird game. I really don't know what they were cooking there. Yeah, definitely mediocre from both sides. I mean, I get the Deathlot before the Venom, obviously, but why not just Venom left? You could always... actually, that'd probably help if you did Deathlot mid and Venom left after. That way, the Deathlot wouldn't move. That was my issue then. I just couldn't prevent the 3-cost moving. I need to have a look at that in a minute.
Right.
Seen some Swaggo news has dropped, but I don't think it's like imperative I see it, but I would like to have a look. Soulstone. Okay, fastball special, we're cooking. Bit of a shame we went first. It would have been good for that to hit the skill. Although, saying that... Yeah, actually that got changed into... Yeah, just skip. I was a little confused then. I was like, why is Sinister 6 popping up behind it? I thought, I might actually be able to see what Iron Lad's going to hit, and then I realised, oh, doy, it's just telling me what evil is. Okay, so Hope into Jubilee. Both move right, and then Jubilee's buffing by 4. I've heard of worse plays. Only 1 stone drawn, so a little bit bad there. Okay, so the bouncing and adding a toxin to hand. Ugh. Yeah, Boomerang did me then. I'm actually wondering if it'd be nice to Shadow King my Jubilee. But I'm aware I'm probably going to need the Shadow King for their buffed cards. Might be the worst thing if I could throw priority somehow. I mean, if I could Iron Lad and Fastball Special, that could be something. That's a -2 time stone, isn't it? Yep. Let's do that. I don't know what it's going to copy. Hopefully it's not Adamantium Skeleton, otherwise it kind of just completely undermines what Iron Lad's trying to do. But, yeah, let's see. Boomerang again. Nico. And Toxin again. My hand cannot recover from this at this rate. Yeah, it was Adamantium Special. Or Infusion, or whatever it's called. Oh no, it was Sinister 6, damn. Okay, well, that's just sad. Yeah, I've got no way of doing anything here, I don't think. I mean... Yeah, I'm just retreating. That feels like a bit of a bummer, though.
Escaped.
Yeah. Bit of a sad way to end the game, that one. Okay, so... Yeah, This is what I don't get. Why do people do it? Like, in what world do you stick around in a game like that?
Destiny will arrive.
Okay. Let's go King Eatry. I like the idea we could draw a stone. Okay, Adra Bob, reporting for duty. Just not on our side. Chances are they can play it, but... Oh, okay. A little surprised they didn't go mid, but maybe they're thinking they want to set the locations up for Aurora. Yeah, I'll take the extra energy. Ooh. Okay. Let's do this, and let's do this. I do want to get Jubilee down, but I'm also thinking Jubilee can wait. I would like to buff my deck a little bit as well. Awesome Andy and Spider-Ham. Yay. Okay, the rock got buffed. Cool. It'd be nice if it hit one of the rocks. Iska. Oh, they haven't actually done it yet. That's a bit of a surprise. Yeah, exactly the card I wanted to get Jubileed. Alright, so we can trigger the Sinister 6. Actually, let's reorder slightly. Let's go 1, 2, and 3, 4. Why not? I know they can move the shield, but I like the idea that we're at least challenging the Iska. Yeah, Cosmo. Actually, that helps me a little bit. Ooh, okay. There we go, Sinister 6. Plop that down mid. A rock gets transformed. Ooh, G-Man, okay. That would have been fun. That's a little less fun. It's a Bob Snap, just to be clear. I could be doing the math wrong, but I'm assuming we move full power out. We could contest this. Oh, they got G-Man. Wow. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I mean, I'm a little surprised they stuck in then. Not partly because I snapped turn 6, which I don't like doing, as we saw in the last game, but just for the fact that, yeah, that was obvious what I was doing. I was trying to move Bob. So why would you stick him when you're obviously going to lose 4 and you're only playing Venus? I mean, okay, maybe you're hoping you hit Infinite or something, but yeah, that just felt like a real big gamble from him. Okay. I mean, I feel like it's fitting the way we thought the card was going so far. That it's a very... It's a card that you need to think about. You know, you can't just play Sinister 6 in any deck, obviously. I feel like Thanos has definitely got a flavour to it that works. But yeah, it's a peculiar one.
shall be set right.
All right, we got a 1, 2, 3. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm much happier with Time Stone, though. I really didn't want to play Thanos. Ooh, now that's an awkward one. We really don't want to be taskmastering. I don't know. I don't think there's a way I can get around that. All right, Jeff. El Jefe. Pastos moves out, so tell you what, let's just play him over there anyway. Have they got 3 cards they could play in there? Nah. Rocket and Groot. Yay. Okay. What's drawn next? Adamantium. Go on, we'll draw Thanos, and let's just play Eitri there for now. Oh, you know what? We'll even play Shadow King, why not? Alright, I'll take a free Doctor Doom.
I'm Spider-Man.
I don't say I know what deck they're playing here. Wow, a full cost. You know what? I might as well play it. I mean, let's reorder here. Let's do this and this. It's going to get wild if I play Taskmaster, because I'm assuming Taskmaster would reveal and then would get absorbed. Alright, so that gets buffed. That's a big Galactus first steps for the record. Got 1 card there. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that was quite interesting to see how it played, but I mean, it's a very big Sinister 6, but yeah, I mean, I like the fact they did do the reveal first. Absolutely mental, though. So again, this kind of shows where an issue is, that you can obviously do something like that where you... Let me get my words out correctly here. Taskmaster can obviously be good if you can get it down on the board, but it doesn't really feel like it's got a purpose otherwise. Because when you think you've got to play it as well, you can't just activate it. It has got to be played. Oh yeah, that is the other thing. Maybe Zola? Zola could at least copy it, but you would then still end up with the same problem. Let's just play Eitri. It'd be handy if there was a way to draw a skill from your deck. Affliction everywhere. I say as it's the first time I've seen it in the stream. Let's just draw that. Yuck. Let's do Iron Lad. I'm curious if they're going to do Viper. No, Sentry. I'm not liking this. I held because I was like, do they play it now or do they play it turn 6? Well, they can't just Galactus right. Well, they can't Galactus right or left, right or mid. They can still just play a big card like Red Hulk and win. Yeah, I give Junk its due. It's kind of had a little bit of a revival. Not enough to make it like really meta, but at least enough to be kind of annoying. I feel like we hadn't seen it since Viper got nerfed. Well, it wasn't even Viper, it was Debris getting changed. I remember when that happened, it was quite popular. Alright, I'm changing this deck cook a bit. We're getting rid of Taskmaster. I think it just doesn't make the sense that we want it to. I do like the idea of Fastball and Adamantium, but I feel like we need more enablers. So maybe let's get rid of Fastos and let's go for Kid Omega. And as much as I like Jubilee, let's get rid of her. And Poisson, hello there. How you doing? Just trying to cook a deck for this, and it's a difficult thing to do. I'm not going to deny that. You're doing good. Nice to hear, man. I'm going to say, maybe we could do something like, I'm loving how I'm sort of putting that out there, and I'm like, can I summon the word I'm after? Could be alright. Destroy it, get the Adamantium, or get the Phoenix Force? You're an hour ahead of me then, aren't you? I'm a bit late by my standards. I started eating a bit late, so I had to just start late, unfortunately. Did I click? Apparently not. There we go.
The universe shall be set right.
Ooh, okay. Alright, who are we drawing? Thanos, Soulstone, Fastball Special. By the way, Thanos getting that is a bummer and a half. It'll draw 2 cards, so we're going to play it. Okay, Kid Omega's kind of interesting here. Okay, they've got Spider-Ham. It wouldn't be the worst thing if the ham hit to the Sinister 6, I don't think. Let's just do that. Power Stone, Time Stone. Hits the Power Stone, that's fine, it was already green. Two shields for the price of one. Okay. Let's do that. Actually, scratch that. Let's do that, that, and that. I don't know. If one of them gets discarded, then yeah, because if it's discarded, it's not going to be played. If you're talking about being hammed, that I don't know. Only tiddling little debuffs that, but I'm like, go on, let's do it. Let's get Time Stone down and that. I want to be able to play Thanos cheaply next turn. A Cosmo was most likely coming. Yep. I mean, what am I doing?
Escaped.
You know, it kind of gets me right because it's the final week of the season. Fun new cards just come out. I say fun new card in the sense that I believe that is what the best way to categorize it. And then you got people playing like Aurora shells, and I'm like, come on.
The universe shall be set right.
No, I'm not saying people can't play what they want to play, but equally, it's like it's one of the sweatier decks out there, you know, when you just try and rank up. So it's like, come on, just have a bit of fun. Treat yourself. Ooh. Up the Potters. Hey, young lad. Nice. Okay, let's get rid of that, and we'll do that as well. Hey, up Sop, how you doing? Okay, Onslaughts is interesting. Demon. If I pull a stone, I'd like play two there, as mad as that feels. Alright, no such luck there. Got this feeling there's going to be a green goblin. Ooh, gladiator. That's helpful without them realizing. Hey, nice one. Can't play Thanos yet. I need to play this. But let's play that. Let's play that. Oh, actually, let's do it in reverse order, if you like. Let's do that, that, and that. Shouldn't be too hard to do better than England in that scenario. Okay, I've just realised they're going for an evil deck as well. Okay. Yeah, so I've got all the evil cards out, haven't I? So, quite literally, where do I want it? I think we play it here. Oh, yeah, we have actually got a snap condition here. Alright, that's a nice chunky 36 there. They've not played right to my knowledge, so they've still got to put something there. But what I'm thinking is we just do that and that. And maybe that for good measure.
Victory.
Okay. That was a good win, that. I'm happy with that one. We've had a few scuffed wins so far, but I feel like that was a good, clean win, you know, like the play line we wanted, we got. I assume you're talking about Mole, Andor, and Rotter when you talk about 3 units. I'm going to say, I feel like for myself, I've been keeping up, but it's mainly down to the episode pass.
Destiny will arrive.
I think Kyber helps, but it's not. You really need to not be spending to stay in there, essentially. We're gonna have to wait and see on that one, I think. All right, we'll do that. We're going to draw a card with Soulstone. I've just realised the deck tracker hasn't caught up again. There we go. I'm fed up seeing Affliction. Let's draw a card. And then we'll do 1 and... Go on, we'll do 2. Oh, I'll have to have a look at it. I wouldn't have even thought to check that out. That's weird. I didn't have a card discarded. I mean, I'm not complaining, it's just weird. Right, that's the evil, so we can play that. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanos would be the 5th. Maybe we go there? Alright, is that Sinister 6 again? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to hit Thanos, but it absorbs all that. Now, this is all going to depend on have they got Luke Cage or not, I guess. Oh, hang on, saying that, we can't do Adamantium.
Snapped.
Right, that's a problem I did not want. Especially with them now going for 8. I don't know what the play line is, so I've got to back out. That to me is just too risky. I don't know what their next line is. I'm guessing Scorpion, but I don't know what exactly around Scorpion. You know, it's weird. I haven't thought to have a look at the emote sets for characters in a while. What's this one like? Given the due, they actually did make that quite good. I wouldn't mind getting that, you know, in the sense... A lot of the emote sets, I'm like, okay, but that is actually pretty cool. Like, there's one for this, isn't there? And it's like, what do you do with that? Oh, they don't do it for skills. Okay, yeah, of course. Just realised skills are... They disappear. Nice, done it, that.
Mastery.
Stay hip or get it. Ooh, we got an ink. Ink Cosmic. I'm going to try a reroll. Ooh. Now that is nice. Yeah, ink with a black crackle, that is pretty cool.
Mastery.
I mean, right now, I've got purple crackle and purple border. That is enough for me to switch over, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty dope.
Order unlock.
Ooh, okay. Just think about this deck again. Let me go to this screen a minute. I'm still not sold on some of the pieces of the deck I've got. Like, I don't know if I should lean more into destruction. I think we need to keep Thanos. We need cannon fodder. We need to be able to essentially get things down that are not important. So once the stones are down, they're down. But like then, we didn't draw Airwalker once, so it feels like... I've just had a thought. It's a weird one, but it is a thought. What happens if instead of Hope, which I don't think we're using now, to be honest. A little, again, Hope land, but what about Namorita? No, I completely forgot her ability. I thought she was assisting the draw, but she isn't. She just discounts it. Maybe Adam Warlock then? Just to help get cards out. Let's have a go with that for now. Ooh, we're still 1-0 up. I'll take that. Okay, so 2 cards in hand, well, 2 characters as such in hand, so we've got some early Sinisters. We can draw a card via retreat. I'm going to reverse these. I'm going to do it like that. Okay, so what are we drawing? Mind Stone. I like that. Don't mind Atlantis being there. Pauline hits Scorn. Okay. Wouldn't mind Adam Warlock. Hey, just as I say it. All right, let's do that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the next card will be evil, and that's it. So Space Stone's evil. APOC, okay. Alright, they've got priority, which is a bit of a concern as far as... I don't like the thought of them just... How do I phrase it? Gambiting and causing me headaches, but... We're going to try this. MODOK. Marrow just hits on my cards for a bajillion. I mean, it's technically 7, but it feels like a bajillion. All right, our turn. We bring down the Sinister 6. Discounted Thanos. You know what? I think we just play Thanos. And then do Fastball Adamantium. Colonel America. Dawn. We do that, and we do that. Hopefully that's enough. There we go. Very straightforward win. I mean, the Sinister 6 did their job very fast. Thanos was kind of... I wouldn't say it was the plan B, but I definitely had the option of going mid with Thanos and then destroying the Sinister 6, but I went with the Thanos destruction, so yeah, that worked out quite well. Just dawned on me as I'm collecting this, I haven't done any of my Alliance stuff, which I forget every single week it feels.
Epic.
Considering it's just a couple of clicks of buttons, it's frustrating. GG. Okay, Power Stone, Kid Omega, I like that as a pair coming out. Shadow King's a bit eh. Strange Academy's okay. Yeah, I don't want to just do a 1-2 there, so I think I just play Mind Stone. Oh, thank you. thank you even more. Alright, so Kid Omega, you can destroy Airwalker. And we can then Reality Stone that. Iron Lad gets Eat Tree. Okay, that was not what we wanted. Still win the location, though. See, I can't do anything with Ultron until the last turn. Well, we'll do that. Fastball special. Might as well play the Eatery down. Space Stone. Crystal. I genuinely don't know what to do here in quite a few ways. I think that is an option. I feel like I've gone too heavy right. They've gone very heavy left, so maybe I won't regret it. It all depends what they've played. Hydra Bob, Starbrand. Yeah, I went too heavy right. I should have played... Well, to be honest, I could have played anything right, essentially. I could have played Thanos and Ultron mid. Yeah, a little bit irritating, that one. Well, you need to open your mind. Where are you expecting them to play? And the mids in that situation is kind of a dead zone. You don't know what they're going to be doing, obviously. All right. Interesting name. Ninjas in Paris. I do get the reference. Let's do that. All right, that's perfect. All these cards are nice low-cost cards. Let's snap. Am I wrong for thinking Mintra's Lab is a weird place to put your Ant-Man? Like, surely you'd want it in a... How do I phrase it? A easy-to-fill location? Okay, I don't mind using Reality Stone to get rid of our Sinister. I'm really reluctant to play that, but it would bring out the Sinister 6. So let's do it. It's gonna be messy, but I think we can handle it. I mean, I'm right in thinking, oh, hang on, this isn't evil. So we still have Eatry over there for 3. These two both go, but everything else is absorbed over. Well, not everything, but a lot of the right is gone. Oh, okay. AFK? Ooh, Starlight Citadel's a funky one.
I am inevitable.
Inevitable until it gets absorbed by Sinister 6. That draws Airwalker. Yeah, AFK.
Victory.
Bit of a shame, that. Okay, what have we got?
Destiny will arrive.
I'm guessing they're playing Sinister 6 as well. Okay, Sandbar is not my favorite location with this deck. Hydra Bob, okay. So I've got Aurora in mind. I feel like it's important to get the Reality Stone to get rid of that, so let's just play that out. It will fill a hand, but we should get the Reality Stone. Alright, they've got Eatry. Ugh. Icebox. In an already bad and location combination, Icebox is just like, alright, have some of that as well. You know? Not fun. Okay. So, just looking at my deck, I don't really know what the next turn is going to be made up of because... I mean, I think really we just want to do Iron Lad, don't we? By the way, Mojo World's kind of interesting. Just with that Bob sitting there. Let's do Iron Lad and let's bring Thanos into play. Fisk, Lizard. Oh, okay, they've got their Sinister 6 on the go. Hit Omega, okay. Kinda cool. Yeah, I feel like I need to just try and discount Thanos a bit, so let's just do that for now. I've just realized I didn't realize I was doing the final Sinister 6 card. That was dopey. Okay.
Inevitable.
Yeah. Thanos, don't enjoy it for too long. Now, that's what we wanted. Power Stone's my highest power card, so if I go 1 and I go 2. That's not enough, is it? 1 short.
Inevitable.
Ah, I didn't do the math. Yeah, 1 power short. Just in case they come back. Yeah, I should have checked the math there before going into it.
Inevitable.
All right, 50 gold, we'll take it. I'm feeling like this is a good shell. I mean, what I actually wanted to do a minute ago, I wanted to just track my games because I haven't been watching them at all while I've been doing this. Okay, I lose the Mind Stone. That's not nice. This is why Morgan Le Fay was popping into my mind. Okay, so I'm just looking here. Since I removed Hope and added Adam Warlock, it seems like the stats have gone up a little bit. It's only 4 games, but with, you know, it's been 2 and 2. Let's just get rid of that. Stats weren't as good with the previous variation. It was 1 and 2. Before that, we were 2 and 3. So, across all versions so far, we've done 13 games, 5 and 8.
Opponent snapped.
Okay. Cool. So they've got my Sinister 6. I've really got nothing great here to hit, so back out. Authorities, thank you for the follow. Hello there. Just been looking at this while the games were sort of, well, while this game was loading up. It definitely feels like I haven't hit the winning, well, I say the winning line. I haven't hit the best line yet, but I don't know. It has been feeling a little bit better with some of the changes. I don't know. Still needs work. Actually, tell you what. I'm just going to be looking at this while I look at the game as well, but I'm curious what Snap Complete's sort of saying in terms of stats, because they do like MVPs and stuff as well.
The universe shall be set right.
Right, so right now the Sinister 6 are actually the weakest card in the decks. That's not a good sign for them. Adam Warlock's been the MVP since coming in, which is good. Phoenix Force is underperforming as well as Kid Omega. And Fastball Special's not doing great either, but I'd argue we haven't had too much to hit. So maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe I need to find some better targets for it. Like if we don't draw what we want to draw effectively. Like in this situation, this could be pretty cool if we can get a Destroyer. Phoenix Force gone. Great. I figure let's just let him have that. We can try and work around it. We'll do Surge here, we'll do Fastball Special there. Okay, that's decent in terms of a combo. Only reason I played Power Stone mid is I wanted to prevent like anything negative coming my way. Like I don't know what I was expecting, but just in case there was something.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, I've got way too big a mountain to climb here.
Escape.
Okay. I'm going away from the serious build for a minute, right? Not completely, I will come back to it, but I want to just have a little bit of fun for a minute because I feel like I need to open my mind to what this card's doing, if that makes sense. Like when I did my preview video yesterday, I had the idea, let's just do a complete meme deck in terms of... Well, here we go. It's not a great deck. My thought process is we're using as many of the actual Sinister 6 as we can whilst also making a deck. I'm wondering if we can utilize that to our favor a little bit. Like, it might give me an idea of what's working and what's not. Along the lines of let's just be a little bit fun so that we can think how to be serious. Okay. Just occurred to me you couldn't see that again. I need to remember to change that screen. Okay. So, Blinkanocker evil. Scorpion can go down next and be evil. I don't mind the order there in terms of we can now go Electro Blink. Okay, Mintraz Lab we can't play into. Let me just reread the text there. After you play them all. Doesn't say they have to all be on the board. Just says you have to play them all. So that is an interesting question as far as will Blink get around that? Although saying that, we've got War Machine, so why worry about that when we don't need to? I mean, this is not a deck you should be snapping on, but I figure let's just throw a bit of confusion out there. So they're double scoping me? Cool. I mean, we know Scorpion Brand New Day is coming down. They might as well be screaming it from the rooftops. We'll do that. And that, I guess. Oh, wow, they retreat.
Victory.
I was not expecting that. They must have missed a bit of the combo. But yeah, the whole point of this deck is to essentially, we wanted as many OG Sinister 6 cards in the deck with the Sinister 6. But whether I can actually make something work with it is another thing. I mean, we'll see, won't we? I mean, Heimdall's purely here for Vulture. I kind of wish I'd been able to put Scream in, but I'd need more things that would punish opponent moves. Okay, we can do Scorpion now. I do like that Polaris. Right, the Kingpin of Crime will wait there for you. Vulture, why not? Man thing. Sure, why the hell not? Let's Sandman? I'm not snapping on this, I will safely say that. I mean, surely it's Scorpion Brand New Day. Surely.
I see. Victory.
Man, oh man, now that is a silly win, but I love it. I mean, as well, right, with the deck like what I'm playing, it's hard to know what I'm going to play, surely. I mean, were people actually reading that and going, oh yeah, he's going to play Heimdall turn 6? I'd like to think it has got that element of weirdness about it. You probably catch people off by doing something silly like that. All right, Nordeku. Okay, so we're both playing it. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. That's good. We will go turn 1 Vulture. Just for the record, this is one of the things I've consistently praised the game for, the fact that it's got the little attention to detail with card animation. I think it's where when cards do come out and you feel they're a bit rushed, you can tell because they normally don't have that air of being rushed, you know what I mean? Right, now if they pulled the Sinister 6, I'm in a little bit of trouble. No, they didn't. Again, I'm reading this text. The first 6 characters you draw are evil after you play them all. So, I would assume it would still think of this as evil. Okay, they got more of them than me, fair enough. Yeah, there's still a green aura around it. Let's clog up this lane. At the very least, let's get them thinking we might play there. Valentina. Okay. By the way, these stats are kind of wild. I mean, 2-3, 2-3, 2-3, 2-2, 2-4 is Cable. It's kind of wild seeing that. Let's just play Sandman and actually just realized that's going to get destroyed, so let's do this and I can't do that either. Let's do that and let's do that. Ramatooth. Okay. Not against that.
I see the way.
That actually works in my favor. Now, I feel like I would have to play a Heimdall here and hope. Yeah, it wouldn't be enough still, would it? Ugh. I was hoping it would be enough, but
Escaped.
it just wouldn't. That's the short and curlies of it. It just wouldn't be enough. I could win that lane, sure, but I'd lose the other two. Sound wave. Okay, 1, 2, 2. Good little curve. Let's go Vulture mid this time. Don't know why, I'm just feeling mid. Quicksilver. Is that the ultimate variant? Yeah, I thought it was. Wow, someone's gone all out on Quicksilver Ultimate. I like the idea of Mysterio. Yeah, that's good. We're also contesting Quicksilver's lane quite well. Yeah, we'll play Doc Ock. Ooh, Shang-Chi.
Victory.
Okay. It's as a tale as old as time in Marvel Snap. You play Doc Ock, your opponent will lose their Shang-Chi. Honestly, stuff like that does make me think it is a thing. Like, it is coded in the game. It's not just by chance. You know, we don't see Shang-Chi as often as we used to yet. Well, we certainly don't see Doc Ock as much as we used to. Yet, that happened. Like, come on. Claudio Bisio. Hey, up the Potters, we won. Okay, let's go Vulture right this time. Ooh, I'm liking this Kingpin actually. Snap. I mean, they're not going to understand my snap based on a Vulture, but that might clarify it when they see it. Every time that shield moves into Sam's location, it's going to get debuffed by 3, is it? By 2. Okay. Let's just get rid of Electro. I'm okay with just 1 plus power. I say +1 plus power. It's actually what I'm talking about, though. I am genuinely curious if it will keep whatever Electro transforms into. I think it would have done with the Hulk. There we go, -2 to that shield. Granted, the shield gives 2, but... Oh, Betrot got it as well. I forgot about him. What are you transforming into? Hit Monkey. Yeah. Mary Jane's kind of an unlucky one, shall we phrase it. Let's go like that. Actually, ooh. Okay, never mind. Venus. You'd like to think they've worked out what deck I'm playing by this point. I feel like I've played a lot of the cards out. I'm going to go big. I'm going to try and go big. Let's do that. We could get like a Taskmaster or something and it'd feel very lame, but all 6 of my cards are evil. Let's see if we can just combine them into Tarnax. Does mean that my last turn will be a bit eh. Oh, hang on. I've just realised, do we want that? Because that could really mess things up. No, I'm going to do Doc Ock. I want just ruin their side of the board a bit. Alright, Dagger transforms into Lady Bullseye. Cosmo, Doc Ock, that's fine. And how I'm going to view this, I'm okay with... Yeah, I'm okay with that. Could be more happy, but... Let's just see how it plays. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Paz, Graven. Yeah, more than fine with that. I mean, that is such a derpy win in the sense that Doc Ock just holds a lane by chance. If they'd have played anything that caused a move over there, they'd have won that location. So I've got to count myself lucky. But yeah, as mad as it sounds, this one's actually doing all right. I do think it is the randomness, though. This just the idea of moving cards with Heimdall's like, what? Okay, so Arc, Craven, Heimdall. Not the cards I'd want to be evil. Beast. Again, not particularly great, this. We can do Doc Ock. Actually, I like the car at this point. Let's do Ock over here. Okay, Rogue no bueno. Well, thank you for buffing my Craven.
Behold my mighty hand.
I mean, I really wonder what is going to be played here. I'm so curious. Let's play that, and let's play that. Alright, bit of a shame we played into that lane like that. Man thing. I'm happy swapping the power there and just going Sandman. Alright, you can keep your snap, I'll stick in. I'm not snapping back, but you did it on turn 5, I don't mind that. Let's see what goes on. Diamondback. Loafy. Okay, so we haven't got priority, but feel okay. Let's do that, let's do that. Hopefully it's enough that we get enough power right. Trouble is we are absorbing a -5.
I see the
Why did it? Is this because I didn't play one of them? It can't be that, isn't it? If you don't play it, it doesn't count. There's 1, I mean, the Mysterio, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So they were all down, so it's got to be that it had to be played. I mean, again, I respect why it doesn't work, but that is kind of irritating because I had no control over what Sakar did. If I'd have known, I would have retreated as soon as it pulled a card. Yeah, currently 6 games in, 4 and 2. That's not bad. Again, the Sinister 6 is the worst performing card in the deck, statistically. But I'm a little surprised at that. I think we play Scorpion turn 2, even though it's less power. I do like the idea of getting the illusion on the board, but I don't think we need to do it straight away. Yeah, let's do Scorpion. Oh, okay, Luke Cage. I'm happy doing Mysterio here. I don't mind if the illusion goes into Giselle or Danger Room. Okay, they've got a Scorpion of their own. Feels safe to say this is a bit of a lame turn 4 play. Right now, we're so spread out. I mean, this feels laughable that I'm thinking this is the better play, but the only reason I could have thought it wouldn't have been better is if Blink had been able to target Heimdall, but yeah, let's try it. I don't think we win, but I'm curious how it plays. Yeah. The trouble with all the cards that come out being evil. We played 7 cards, 6 of them were evil, so it's like, well, sorry, 5 of them were evil. So it essentially means we got to win with 1 card and another location. Not impossible, but it's a toughie. Which makes me think if Iska's a card you want in the deck, but the trouble is, if Iska's evil, then you kind of don't have that option. Definitely food for thought, though, with Iska. Okay. Let's Mysterio. I hadn't really got a plan for Galactus at this point. Red Guardian's kind of interesting. Let's stack up a bit here. Let's go Electro. Then we can go Sandman. Well, maybe War Machine Sandman, to be honest. I think from here we go like that. Trouble is I can't get all the cards down from this point, so it's like... Yeah, I think I've got to just avoid the Sinister 6 line and just play like this. Maybe more like this. Alright, they got my Sandman. Okay.
Victory.
I mean, that was just a tactical little play, but it did get the cube, so... Not bad. Doesn't showcase the deck well, but it's not bad. I'm amazed we've got a positive win rate with this. Okay, give us something low cost. Kingpin, lovely. Let's banish something. We lose Mysterio. They lose Ham. Okay, I feel like that's all right on my side, you know. Doom 2099. Don't think we're playing that. Can go Electro, War Machine. Don't really know what we do from there, but all right, you enjoyed playing that skill. I hope it was worth it. Okay, that hit the perfect card. We can do, like I say, we can do Electro War Machine. But yeah, Heimdall getting hit is not the play we want because it kind of... We've just got to play on curve and hope that we can make the most of it. For what it's worth, I don't mind that flooding of the location Electro War Machine, because if they get rid of the Electro, chances are they're going to keep the get rid of the War Machine. Maybe Cosmic Ghost Rider would keep War Machine, but you get my point. It's like you lose the benefit, but you lose the negative. Agony. Itty. This is definitely some form of Shao Lao build. This just feels derpy. I say I do not see the way. But I go back to it, they're all evil. I am playing for one lane. I cannot win a game with one lane. Which makes me think, do I need magic? Like, is like magic and must in these shells just so that you've got more time to play cards out? Maybe I need to be going on the lines of cost reductors. Get higher power cards down for less. Right, this looks better. 1, 2, 2. We can Craven mid, then Scorpion. It's mad. It doesn't help when Sinister 6 is in the hand because, well, it's essentially not what you want. You want the evil cards to be your early draws. Okay, Merlin, if it wanted to be kind, could get rid of Dream Dimension. Dead draw. I mean, we could go Blink next. Ugh. Not a fan of that. I mean, thank you for the Craven buff. I'm dead. I've got nothing to do. I mean, I might as well retreat. That was kind of cruel with Dream Dimension. I was already missing a turn, then it's like, okay, you can miss a bit more. I've got to just check. They had one skill in play. Are you telling me they couldn't have, like, done, I don't know, one location change? I don't know. Mighty Mirage, thank you for the follow. Hello there. And say, I've got to get my alert set up, so sorry that they're not going off. Oh. Are we actually on now? We're on... We've just done 5 and 5 with this deck. How we've done 5 and 5, I'm not sure, but we've done it. Let's go Vulture. Kingpin mid. I mean, they are all in this deck, but I feel like I've at least achieved that aspect of it. Okay, that'll be cool in terms of not having to play play in there. We can move in there potentially with Heimdall. Just feel weird having an opponent called DC Comics. Are you skipping another turn though? Because if so, I'd like to know. Feels like accidental roping. Alright, that's a costly one. Ooh, Elysium. I mean, I like that. Let's do Ock and let's do Kingpin. Not enough for me to snap, but, you know, it's kind of interesting. Alright, what you pulling, Ock? Gambit. Gets rid of an Aurora. Cable steals something. And Merlin. The Aurora was created by Valentina. Yeah, let's just War Machine. If I get Craven, I'd be happy to do Craven into Blink. I'm pretty sure Aqua's evil. So, we have played those evil cards. Yeah, I'm fine with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should bring Sinister 6 down. And then it's just a case of, can we win a lane? Alright, Valentina back in deck. Iron Patriot back in deck. And Loki, wow. That brings out Sandman. That's kind of good. Oh, wow, 46 power. Give me a Heimdall, please. Be kind. Be kind. Oh, got Craven again. Alright, well, there's one location I can play that will do something. I mean, Heimdall would have been lovely.
Victory.
All right, can I have a stat checker? Did it say I was on 11 before? Right, I'll do one more just to hit around 12, and then do... I'll try and cook another deck up. Because I wasn't happy with what I was doing at the start. Thanos feels like it probably is a good idea, but I'm not sold on how good. It definitely feels like you need a lot of low-cost cannon fodder, but equally you need... I mean, oddly enough, it'll probably go well in techno-organic. Right, this could be a really fun play line if we do Mysterio into Gamma Lab. Activate the Mysterio to move the power out, but keep the evil on the Hulk. Oh no, you had to ruin that, didn't you, Pet Mansion? Okay. Had to ruin it. Alright, we might as well do Electro into Gamma Lab. We get Black Swan, they've got Magus. My doggo's just decided to bark. I always wonder what she's trying to tell us. I mean, she's probably just seen a cat and she's like, I need to let everyone know I've seen a cat. Okay, that's 2 Ulks. Oh, okay, maybe not. We have got War Machine, so it's not the worst thing, that. Turn 5, it'd be nice if we could get Doc Ock out so that we could do Mysterio Ock. Okay, that's not the line it's take it. 1, 2, 3 evil cards still. That is a lot. I think we're going to have to go Heimdall and then saying that we do Mysterio Blink, it's just going to be... I genuinely don't know how we do this. Go on, I'll play it for giggles. I'll try and stick in, but I think the best play line is going to be that I Mysterio and then hopefully play it in a lane where I can win with 8 power with Ock. And hope we don't pull Ock. Alright, Kingpin then. Although Kingpin could hit. Actually, no. What am I talking about? We want Mysterio. Mysterio and Blink. And if I'd realised I got Kingpin still in my deck, I would have activated Black Swan. I forgot all about Kingpin. I genuinely do wonder how this works. Okay, it's 8 power, but we have played all 6 evil cards. $52. Ooh. What are these in the mid though? That's a 3. Ah, it's already drawn. Yeah. A bit of a shame that, but 1 power. I mean, it wasn't a million miles away, but still not enough. I'm there. They got my Vulture, and yeah, Ajax. A little bit of a shame, like I say. And it's frustrating, actually, because if I'd have realised about the black swan, I would have won. Okay, so for that deck, final stats, we're looking 12 games played, 50% win rate. MVP was Doc Ock, which I'm surprised at, but okay. Sinister 6 was the second worst performing card in that shell. Sandman was the worst. Oddly enough, Vulture and War Machine were second and third best. Play percentage. You see, that one's never going to go to Sinister 6 because you don't want to be playing the card. You want to be, you know, having it on the board for you. So that feels like a dud stat in this situation. But yeah, very interesting. I really don't know what the next deck's going to be exactly right this minute. Yeah, let's just go down and pick him. Or pick them, I should say. The first 6 characters you draw. I can't remember if each redraws created evil. Still, it feels prudent to put it in. So maybe we do go along the lines of a Shadowlands deck. Because we're not creating cards, we're drawing cards. And a 1/6 is pretty decent. Let's put magic in, just try and extend the game a little bit. Does anyone else have this feeling of just searching through the options and going, what do I want? Like, I'm looking here and I'm thinking, all right, I know I need Kingpin. That's a nice straightforward one. Based on what we've been doing of late, or sorry, not what we've been doing, but what has been played of late, I feel like Tarantula is a good pick. Have I got that deck from the other day? The one I know I saw. Yeah, this is it. Scarlet Witch, Shadow King. Monstro might not be the worst shout. I can buy into Shadow King. I think there's some merit for that going in. And even though it's kind of in my mind for the deck, I haven't put Techno Organic in yet. Maybe go Martyr. Because again, that's something I wouldn't mind being turned evil. I don't know. This feels like it could be very weird, but hang on. Have we got? Yeah, we've got Sinister 6 in here, so they're essentially replacing Scar from that deck the other day. It feels. Although I've put in Martyr for Scarlet Witch and Magic for Lizard. Actually, saying that, Lizard's a hard one to not put in. But we've got Martyr. I think that's a better curve. 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 3 5 5 or 5 6 6. Yeah. Let's give it a go. I do admit Techno-Organic is a bit You know, I respect anyone who's like, that again, but I do think this might be a decent place to at least maximize what the Sinister 6 want. Because even though I was winning with that last kook, it always felt like when I was losing, it's because every card was going to be absorbed final turn, so you need cards to play down, and at least this does give you cards. Okay, not the greatest of opening draws, I mean... Ooh. What the hell are you doing activating your King Eater with nothing to draw? I don't particularly want my hand shuffling now just for the fact that, well, we've got it. And they don't know what I'm playing right now, so I feel like it's fine just keeping my hand. Yeah, we'll Sasquatch left. I feel like we could do some techno stuff here. Actually, no, I do like what I was just about to do. I don't know why I chickened away from it. Ooh, I was really hoping that'd be Starbrand. I think No, it's Martyr next. Or one of the demons. Alright, well, we're in a good position because they've done their Sinister 6 first, so I've got time to get rid of it, essentially. I'm thinking right now I just play a little bit coy. I respect a leader. Don't like it, but I respect it. Okay, so we do that. That should absorb anything that's evil. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow. That actually worked in my favor for a different reason entirely. Hey up, Liam, how you doing? I hope I've got enough right now. I'm putting 14 there, so that could... Actually, no, it won't be enough. We lost too much. Alright, I'll give them the due. That was good with the... They essentially did what I was trying to do in the first couple of games. And so they did the Fastball Adamantium duo. That was quite well executed, I'll give them that. Shame to lose 8 cubes on it, though. But yeah, I'm doing alright. I feel like we've been having a bit of an interesting time trying to suss this new card out. It's definitely not a straightforward one. You need to find a way of getting as many cards down so that you've essentially got options for winning the game. Because if you only play 6 cards in the game, which I've had situations where I was only doing 6, you're going to only win one lane. So, yeah, the challenge is getting enough cards down to actually contest multiple spots. It sounds straightforward, but proven a little bit devilish. I like the look of this already, so I'm going to snap. If this was next Tuesday, I wouldn't be snapping, but it's not. Alright, we'll activate that. We'll play that for now. Oh, hang on. Did I do that the wrong way around? I think I did. Play that, then activate. Does this make it evil? Yeah, it does. Cool. Ooh, you sinister little thing. Okay, you're Arisham. I'll let you off. Arisham's not deliberately doing it. Let's magic, let's demon. That's 4 evil cards down. If we play Sasquatch next, the number's going up. Okay, that was a bad Drax gas. Okay, so Sinister 6 is going down. But we've got quite a few cards still to pick, so... We're essentially playing a 3-turn game now. Can we win this game after putting all our energy so far into Sinister 6? It's definitely interesting. I don't think it's designed to be a good card, but it's designed to be something to play around with and see if you can cook something. I mean, you think, I've just spent 4 turns building up to getting 49 power in one lane. That is pretty powerful. But equally now I've got 3 turns, hopefully, to try and get enough power for the remaining turns. I worry that they're going to play something left to sort of nuke what I did. Right, we'll do that for now. I want Martin not to move. Yeah. Is that enough? That was not a good Legion, pal. I think if they'd have kept it as it was, they could have won because I was still setting up a little bit, whereas by changing it, it almost gave me enough time to do what I needed to do in a weird way. I am surprised Thanos didn't do well with this. I thought that would have been a... I say he didn't do well. Thought it would have done better. Magic, Shadow King, Wilson Fisk. I need to experiment with this because I've never seen it before. If I play this, will it just do a +1? No. I thought that might be too easy. Okay. We'll do that and we'll do that. Well, like I said, that we have got Monstro as well. Yeah, let's do Monstro. End of turn, Monstro should get a buff, yeah. It was a belated lame win, but we did win it. Let's Monstro... Sorry, not Monstro. Let's Sasquatch there. Okay, so we're not playing Magic for good reasons. We can just play it down, though. I figure we can do that. My concern would be they're both evil. 1, 2, 3, 4 was evil. So yeah, we activate Sinister 6. So I think instead, play that there. Just see if we can hold it. I mean, it's looking good for now. Rhino, debris. Yeah, cool. They were missing the Ozymandias. By the way, I'm looking forward to X-Men. I feel like the series is... It started off well. I heard some people that were saying maybe there'd been a little dip. I know what they're getting at, but I didn't think it was a dip as much as a diversion. Like, from watching it, you're kind of like, oh, we're now doing this. But it looks like they've really gone back in the full throttle direction. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the episodes coming up. By the way, I think this is the first time we've seen Tarantula. I feel like I haven't played Tarantula much since release week. Ooh. Okay, let's play that. We can do Wilson. Yeah, let's do Wilson. Okay, they're moving a squirrel. I get it. Get rid of some clutter. Yeah, that was a solid move from them. I'm not sure this is the right game for a magic, but I also feel like I kind of want to give myself a bit of time. Well, saying that, have I played every card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next card is evil. With the board that full, I was thinking, have I missed it? Now, I like Zorn there. Alright, Starbrand's evil. You know what, why not? Let's just do that. I know you're going big dagger, and I respect it, but I'm just going to undo that. What's that we're getting? 48? 49. Apologies. We've got 6 energy, so we can do... What do we do? I think they... Well, they can't really move Dagger right without moving it again, so I figure let's just play Sasquatch right for that reason. Definitely feeling what I said before, though, about not feeling like Limbo was the right call. This feels mental, but that worth it? Yeah, I think I might have been right. Because they bounce it back mid. And it will gain more power, but I'm putting more power mid. Just securing it. Suppose it depends what's being moved with that. If it's a torch, I'm in trouble. Maybe. Yeah. Tribunal blows. I mean, I saw the dagger. You know, I'll give myself credit for that, but Tribunal I was not anticipating. Alright, we're still 2 and 2. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Tribunal, even though a bit of me feels like I should have. I mean, it's not an unknown card in those decks, it's just... I think I was expecting a mover rather than a spreader. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. That does buff it. Yeah, so that's 7 Angela. Okay. We can put Starbrand down and then we'll get moving again in terms of winning for Tarantula, but like I say, not what I wanted. Let's do that. I don't mind pulling something of theirs. Ooh. I mean, thank you, I guess. You've just put it in my hand for me. I mean, before the reworked Techno-Organic, I probably would have been miffed at that. Hey. Ooh, that's interesting. I mean, as it stands, we've got 3 cards that we could play. Sorry, I'm hearing things. Yeah, by all means, take another techno-organic virus. I'm thinking we do magic, even though it... Why not? Yeah, we do magic. 2 cards, that'll keep Sasquatch down to full cost, and then we can do Techno and Sasquatch. All 3 of these are evil. Those 2 are evil. So it's all about when Kingpin comes down and where we want to win a location. Alright, that was wilder than I thought. That is an evil card, and... Okay. Not entirely sure what they're cooking. Let's do that. Activate that. Let's do that. $56 is that? Oh, wow. I genuinely think I'm just going to try and win this left lane. I mean, 1, 2, 3. And just hope they haven't got Shang-Chi or Shadow King. Shadowlands. Techno. Fastball. That was a weird game.
Victory.
I mean, you'd obviously got the Sinister 6 because they were doing things with it. I'm sure I saw one of their cards glowing green. It's hard to tell now because they're all techno-organic. Here we go, let me bring this over. Yeah, watch replay, here we go. I think it's just going to keep going about Shadowlands. Yeah, that's all going to be when... Maybe they played a copy of mine or something then. I don't know. It was a little bit weird. Anyway, currently 3-2 with that deck. Or with this deck, I should say. I think that just completely threw me because I'm looking at it and I'm like, I was waiting for him to do something with Sinister. I mean, I really, even now, I don't know what they were cooking because you've got Quinjet and Venom in a deck and it's like, what? I can only assume they were trying to like destroy something and discount it somehow. All right, Tarantula, Magic. I like the idea of getting rid of that. We can do Tarantula. Yeah, we could do Tarantula mid. Very tempting to just go Starbrand left. Polaris. Okay. Have we faced this guy today? Nano UK. Or Nand UK. Let's get rid of that and let's get that on. The next card must be Sasquatch or Sinister 6 because Monstro's 2. Hopefully that's screwed up any Polaris count as well. Yeah, next card is Martyr. I feel like I'm going early by going for Shadow King. Okay, so from here we can go 1, 2, 3. Although saying that, I think I'm going to activate Sinister here without realizing it. And not, well, Sinister 6. I mean, that's overkill there. No way around it, that is way overkill. Ooh, that was a dud. Okay, we can go 1, 2, 3. Nine, 17, 22, right this turn? And Diamondback's mid already, so even if they Scorpion Brand New Day, it'd be... Then that Sasquatch got it a bit. Ooh. Damn. Just enough. Affliction is such an annoying archetype at the moment. Oh, I go back to it, right? I'm biased. I am biased. I am happily on record saying I didn't think Luke Cage needed altering. So I feel like everything that we're seeing in terms of Affliction right now is basically the meta responding, going, ooh, gonna say, let's play Affliction. You know, because naturally the best counter to Affliction is halved. But just means you can still win, but you've got to either have decks that can go over the top without doubt on your back row, or I'll say your back row, it's more your front row. But if you've got Luke Cage, or you've just got to have things that are tall enough anyway, or Shadow King, you can undo negative power. Other than that, it's all right. Right, Shadowlands. It is evil, so it will get transformed at some point. Or absorbed. Okay, top card of the deck at the moment is Wilson Fisk. Oh, is it Wilson? No, it's either Sasquatch or Sinister. Yeah, that was a miscount from me. Yeah, next one's Sinister. Pardon me. just want to rethink that. Okay, that's an odd use of a Cyclops. Or Cyclops into Absorbing Man. I want more energy. What do I want to do with it? I don't know. I just want it. We're going to get the extra energy via White Hot Room. That should allow us to be evil. But they've got the same capability. Have they just played the two? Yeah, they played the two slices in there. One, two, three. Just try and stop that Silver Surfer going off. You know, at this point, I do think I'm just better playing the Sinister. Like that. I think trying to play Shadow King is just not the right call. Ooh.
Minions to me.
I mean, they warrant a win if they get this right. Give you a due, you used your White Hot Room well there. There's a bowl cool cotton. I probably could have played the Shadow King. Actually, I couldn't because I didn't want the Sinister 6 to get affected, but I probably could have done it right. Oh, it's a shame. If Magic had been the one that had been afflicted, I might have been alright. Okay. Very tempting to just play Martyr into Oscult Tower and say, right, you deal with that. But I do want the power. We have got the power. Yep, no options here. No dimension. A little bit interesting, that. I'm thinking we go 1, 2, and 3. I would have liked to have got King Eitri down, but I figured I'd rather get the Monstro down now than wait. Nico moves Torch twice. Well, Nico moves it once, Haranya moves it another. 10 power torch isn't to be sniffed at. Nice bit of power there. I don't particularly want to magic, so we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. I feel like there are going to be some games where magic might be nice, but I don't think every game like this. Although, saying that, I've just played every evil card, so let me just... That's not evil. So with that in mind... I mean, I might as well just play 1, 2, 3, because they're all going to go right. Well, yeah, they can all go right, for what it matters. Yeah, 58. Not strange.
The Sorcerer Supreme.
Okay, 20 power Human Torch. Oh, was this like an OG Phoenix Force deck? I didn't see your game. Oh. I mean, that was honestly one where I probably shouldn't have used Sinister 6. I'm going to be honest, I should have just left that. Because suddenly you gain 58 and it's like, well, what are you going to do with it? It does make me wonder if Arnhem Zola could be good. I mean, however it goes, this can't have a good win rate. Or positive win rate with 3 and 5. Unless I try and pump it up to 12 games, but honestly, how it's playing at the moment, I don't think we'd get a positive if it went to 20 games. Okay, Quinjet. Monstro is 3 cost. Okay. You know what? Let's put Tarantula in cloning vats. I like the idea that potentially we could have a ripple effect. I mean, at this point, we're kind of reliant on nothing game bigger than Martyr, but I like the idea that if we can somehow keep having the highest power card, we're just going to be rewarded with Tarantulas. I mean, as it stands, still the case. That's pretty cool. Okay, it's another one there. We're going to play Magic there. Got 3 evil cards on the board. Right, the Collectors are now bigger than Martyr, so we're not getting any more buffs. Also, for what it's worth, this is very much a... This is a very awkward deck in terms of what we're facing. We could probably play down Sasquatch now. Ooh, that's even better. I will gladly take that. Oh, hang on. Wrong lane. As much as I like the double Monstro, I'm thinking... Oh, hang on. Let's do that instead. That's cool. Gambit. Weapon H. Yeah, so we're not getting the Tarantula buff there. What got hit? It was a Martyr. Oh, it was King Eitri and Tarantula. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can get anything bigger than Weapon H. So I think we're at the point where I'm better going 1, 2. Actually, no. 1, 2. This is gonna be Scarlet Witch. Oh, they've got Sinister 6, right. Acid Arrow, okay. Okay. All they've got to do is play left and win. Does that still work, or am I crazy for thinking it does? Man, okay. Considering the fart clouded me, I actually don't mind that. I feel like we did well in the end there. I mean, I should have had a clue the fart cloud was around. Although, I think it was a crazy card. Yeah, I think that Iron Patriot, maybe. Alright, is that game 9, I think? Yeah, so last one. Simply because I need to edit a video. As things stand, I'm liking what I'm doing at the moment. I'm getting I'm doing the live stream obviously today, and then I'm getting 2 videos out of it. And it just feels like I'm actually not stretched as much, which I was. Well, I was feeling a little bit, let's say that. I was essentially creating 3 videos on a Sunday for Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Whereas now I only have to do Monday and Friday. Let's play Martyr there. Shadowlands was definitely a good pull on their side. It would be nice if we could get a decent draw. I feel like so far our draws have been eh. Also, getting Sinister 6 to proc in the middle would be very nice. Thank you. Let's do that. And let's do that. Bit of a shame Tarantula buff Shadow King, but ah well. I think we do that. We're going evil early. picked the wrong location for it, though. I'd have felt like a god had I got it the right way around. I'm curious if when you techno-organic virus it, if it prevents it from losing these. I wouldn't have thought so, but... Nah, I wouldn't have thought so. Demon and King Eat Tree. Okay. I need a really good draw. That's kind of in the bracket of what I'm after. 13. I mean, they're going to play a card there, but go on, I'll let you have it. You can take the 2. Gonna bring my stats down, but they were coming down anyway. Oh, wow. We got the win. Hey, GG's. I mean, I actually felt like that was apt. I was going to give them 2. Okay. If anything, they just inflated my stats, so I'm appreciated that. Okay, so let's just refresh this. Here we go. So 10 games played of this deck. 50% win rate. Minus 0.2 cubes per game. Shadowlands Daredevil the MVP. Sinister 6 though actually did second best, which I'm pleased about because you compare it to the video with, well, the other deck we played. That was second worst. So it feels like we got more out of Sinister 6 in this deck. Starbound Sasquatch didn't do well, but I think that might just be they had poor effects when they came down rather than they're actually bad in the deck. But yeah, I think Magic may have been a bit of cope on my side. I was a bit aware that I'd had a bit of bad RNG at times with it, so I was like trying to give myself more time to play cards out. But yeah, I think the rest are just standard techno fare, so yeah, maybe techno Sinister 6 can work well in that shell. I don't know, maybe I just had good luck, but it feels like a decent place for it. But yeah, folks, I'm going to be wrapping up now. Not sure why all this lot got turned off. There we go. But yeah, I am done for the stream. I'll be honest, I need to get part 1 of this edited for tomorrow. And I've also got stuff to do on another game. Just to throw that in the mix. Okay, so yeah. Let's see. What day are we on? We're on Tuesday. So I've got a little bit of a break now. I'm not back till Friday with my Galaxy of Heroes stuff. I'll be back next Tuesday with Marvel Snap. So yeah, in the meantime, folks, if you haven't already, check my YouTube channel out for Marvel Snap. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye for now, folks.